King Herod thought Jesus was a threat to his throne, so he sent soldiers to Bethlehem to kill all the boys under 2 years old.
Matthew records that Joseph, Mary, and Jesus fled to Egypt and escaped the slaughter.
Egypt was a natural place for them to go. There were already a lot of Jewish people living there, but it was out of the reach of King Herod.
Matthew links their running away to Egypt to a statement in the Old Testament where God says, "Out of Egypt I called my son."
In its original context, this is about Moses leading the nation of Israel out of slavery to freedom. It isn't a prophecy about the Messiah. It was looking back to the story of Israel, not looking forwards to Jesus.
But the way Matthew interpreted it is in line with Jewish practices at that time. And one of those practices was that you could use one text to explain another if they shared a word or phrase.
In this case, the shared phrase is out of Egypt, and the Bible passage that he links it to is in the book of Numbers, chapter 24.
This says, "A man shall come out of his seed, and shall rule over many nations. God led him out of Egypt."
It's clear that this is talking about the Messiah, who will rule over many nations. But it also includes the important phrase that God led him out of Egypt. This is enough for Matthew to make the link to the original statement, "Out of Egypt I called my son."
When Matthew quoted this statement, everyone who heard this knew that it was about Israel being rescued by Moses in the Exodus. No one thought it was meant to be a prophecy.
Matthew's original readers wouldn't have thought that he was misusing the text.
They understood that he was saying that events in Jesus' life replay events in the story of Israel in the Old Testament. Just as God had rescued his son, Israel, from Egypt in the Exodus, so he also rescued his son Jesus out of Egypt.
If you'd like to look more closely at the birth of Jesus, why not read Matthew's account? There's a link in the text for this video.